Hello everypony, Artelisiane here. Link to my divining art in the description below and also for my Patreon if you'd like to do that. Warning, this video will contain pictures from Google and my personally opinion about My Little Pony, so if you don't like stuff like this, click away, and also give respect to the owners of these pictures and copyrights. So 3, 2, 1, here we go. Today I was just going to talk about Starlight Glimmer's cutie mark, and I was actually thinking that episode where she betrays Twilight now would be a very interesting episode to have. I have talked about this before in a other video where I talk about where it's like Sunburst or Starlight that's going to betray, the main six or each other or something in those lines. But I actually feel like there's something with Starlight that doesn't make it seem like it makes sense, or how to say that. I know that she helped with the changelings, and I know that she is on her way to reforming, but I don't feel like she's 100% reformed. I actually don't feel like Discord is 100% reformed yet, but maybe it's just me. I really do feel like there's going to be episode where we actually find out what precise Starlight's cutie mark is representing, or how she got it and stuff like that. I would love to hear the story about how she got a cutie mark that can make, her take other cutie marks and make the equal sign, or how to say that instead. Or maybe the equal sign is just something that are appearing when you're getting your cutie mark taken from you. We don't know the specific details about this, but I would actually love to see a background story. And also, I feel like she was not only, changing her cutie marks with covering it up just to be, like the others, but I was actually thinking that maybe she is, I'll not say ashamed of her cutie mark, but I actually feel like she needs to be more, taking in her cutie mark and what she is going to do into her future and stuff like that. So it could be very interesting to have an episode where we go into detail about what Starlight's cutie mark is all about and how she got it. Maybe she got it when she tried to make the town where everybody is equal and stuff like that, but how is that possible? I will really like to have that background story, like the CMC, they have the background story about being cutie mark crusaders and they finally got their cutie marks and stuff like that. I would really love to see that from Starlight's point of view, and maybe we can also figure out that she is actually jealous on Starburst. I actually feel like that is also some way, shape, or form to see on it, because I really do feel like the cutie mark that Starlight has is somewhat both good and bad thing, because I really do feel like it represents, being good at magic and being aware of, magical, stuff and stuff like that. Like we see that Starlight is getting teachings now from Twilight, and it also worries me a little bit because, Starlight is not, as I said, 100% good. And there is nothing to say that she wouldn't turn against Twilight and she would do weird stuff with the now known magic. But I still feel like Twilight is the stronger one than the two of them. But maybe at one point or a time, Starlight will figure out what is going to make her stronger. But we could also have an episode where she actually tries to create the travel back in time spell, and if she is 100% reformed, I really do feel like she's going to make this spell. She's going to travel back in time into where, Sunburst got his cutie mark, and she will try to make it so it doesn't happen, or she is going to make sure that she is with Sunburst, making it a whole other, future for the main seven now and for everybody. And I really feel like it could be very interesting, but also a very sad episode or happy episode. It depends on which eyes you are looking through. If you are looking through Starlight's eyes, I really do feel like she wanted to be with Sunburst and she wanted to grow up with him and be with him. So I don't see the problem in her actually making the time traveling spell to go back, but then she wouldn't be a part of the main seven like she is now. Then I would probably say that she would be under either Cadence's rule as a strong unicorn at that point, or she would be with Sunburst in the Crystal Empire, trying to teach him spells and stuff like that, because as he says, Sunburst, he's not the greatest to doing magic, but he reads a lot of magical books and he knows a lot about magic, so maybe they could spar on each other like that. But who is to say that? I actually also want an episode where Starlight or Starswell the Bearded, sorry about that, is in an episode and he actually makes Starlight go back in time, and she finally finds out that she's actually the great granddaughter of Starswell the Bearded. She will try to tell Twilight this, but Twilight would be, I would not say not believing her, but actually I feel like she would be very jealous and try to talk with Celestia if this is true and stuff like that. But Celestia not knowing everything about Starswell the Bearded, I do believe that this is a factor, because look at their names, Starswell and Starlight. Yeah, it's kind of like they were meant to meet up, or how to say that. I don't think that Twilight is related to Starswell the Bearded, but I could actually be wrong, because I have done other videos where I'm talking about where Flurry Heart is the great-great-granddaughter of Starswell the Bearded and stuff like that. But I don't know if this is the way it was supposed to happen, or how and why, but I would really love to have an episode where Starswell the Bearded comes and he drags either Twilight or Starlight through time and tells her all of this stuff, and she comes back and try to make Twilight believe her, or how to say that. I would also say that maybe it was Starswell the Bearded that did something with Scorpan, so T-Rex is actually thinking that Scorpan is doing something to deceive him or something, and that is why T-Rex is so, stuff like that, he betrayed me and stuff like that. I really do feel like maybe there's a chance that it was actually Starswell the Bearded that betrayed Scorpan and actually, merged the two with each other, so they became Discord. The necklace was the only thing that was left, and that was what, T-Rex found, and that is why it's the last key to the thing, and why it only works because Discord actually had it around his neck and used it in friendship and stuff like that. But if Discord was a mixture of two magical beings, I do believe when they walked into the land where the changelings have their hide, it says that it sucks up all magic. So, but I don't know if this is an emerging spell. I think is something else. I don't believe that is good magic. I actually believe that is evil magic. But who is to say that? I don't know if the throne or what it was only absorbs good magic, because we clearly see that the changelings have magic, and we don't know if that is good or bad. But maybe we will find out into the future, and I'm just blabbering on here. But that was all that I have to say. Maybe there is also going to be an episode where the CMC go to Starlight and actually try to do something with the cutie marks now they had them. But I don't believe in that. I actually believe in the other things that I just said, that there is a more possibility of Starlight maybe going to the CMCs because she has the problem with her cutie mark and, self-doubt and stuff like that. But maybe into the future we will find out more about Starlight, Sunburst, and Stars World the Bearded. So I can't wait for that, or maybe the long lost episode about Luna and Celestia. That could also be nice. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. Do remember to take care of yourself and loved ones. And that was all for today. Yeah, okay, bye.